for so long, but yet nothing has happened yet. So it's left people with the thought or the mindset that I have time. Leaving you with the idea that I can do this later. I have time to get to that later on. I'm enjoying myself right now, and there's time for that later. But what we have to realize, and what we fail to realize, is that time is not running out tomorrow. What I've come to understand is that we are living in a day and time where people can say one thing today and do another tomorrow. And listen. They have no qualms about it at all. They have no conscience about it at all. This is just everyday business as usual. Now earlier Peter declared, even if I have to die with you, I will never deny you. And within just a few hours, Peter was saying the complete opposite. The Bible says just then, while he was still speaking, the rooster crowed. Luke 21:61 adds this: at that moment, the Lord turned and looked at Peter. Now I can only imagine what that moment must have been like for Peter. It's already a bad thing that he just stabbed his friend in the back. It's already a bad thing that he lied and denied his friend. But to turn and look and see him looking right at you when it came out of your mouth had to be a horrible moment. Yes. The Bible says that Peter left weeping bitterly. Listen, just a few hours earlier, Peter declared, I will never leave you. And now, afraid for his life, he had a decision to make. He didn't have time to think a whole long time, but he had a decision to make, and very quickly he said, I don't know this man. It's hard for you and I to say what we would do if my life depended on it, but the truth is that many people have made the wrong decision and you weren't even being threatened at the time. Truth is that many of us have had moments in our lives where we are faced with the decision between you and your Savior. Times when we are faced with temptations and troubles and we have to make a choice. I either choose to cheat or I choose Jesus. I either choose to get high or I choose Jesus. I choose to have sex outside of marriage or I choose Jesus. I choose to go against my marriage or I choose Jesus. I choose to hold on to hate or I choose Jesus. Do I choose my personal time or do I choose Jesus? Do I choose to forgive this person or do I choose Jesus? Truth is, we are constantly bombarded with opportunities to accept Jesus or deny. Titus 1:6 says this, 1:16. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him. Into the next phase. And he said, if you love me,